Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, the best tip to start getting into the App Store and to start getting into the mobile space, I would personally really spend a lot of time and try to find out what is the problem you're solving in the marketplace. They say that your product is either a vitamin or it's a painkiller. A painkiller is basically there's an issue and your app is solving that problem. So what I would do is really find what the sort of the itch you need to scratch. Then what I'd do is I'd sit down with an app strategist, which is myself, and sit down and go through all the different steps, go through the wireframing, build a prototype, do as much as you can where you don't get into the development stage. The development stage can be very costly and it can, be very expensive making changes. And I think at the beginning you want to do things in the Adobe software like, Photoshop and Illustrator. You want to do stuff in wireframes like Balsamic and Mockingbird. You want to build prototypes in InVision or Exure or one of these types of ones. Build it first as much as you can. That's going to be cheaper for you. It's going to really make you understand things. It means you can chop and change, but you can really understand it. I would pitch to as many people and try to get customers instead of trying to get investors. Personally, I'm not really big into getting investors at an early stage of the business. I think it can be very risky from an investor point of view, but it also can be very difficult because you lose a lot of the equity in the company. What I would do is get as many customers as you can from the very beginning from a simple prototype, get that out to market as quickly as possible and create a minimal viable product or an MVP, get that out, test your model, and then then I'd start scaling out from there and then start, working into, I'd probably start with an iPhone app originally, and then I'd probably move into Android and then sort of work into, some other, sort of areas later on.